Congratulations to the ladies of Emily in Paris. Season 2. I mean, the first one was such a hit. Thank y'all for just transporting me to where I would have preferred to be during the pandemic. Before we get into season 2, I want to talk about how much fun you all have together filming. We can kick this off with you, Lily. What was it like when the cameras weren't rolling? How were you bonding? What sort of French adventures were we having?
Oh my God, it's literally the same. Actually, it's not the same because Camille and I are not arguing and fighting about a guy. So that's not the same. But what is the same is the camaraderie, the friendship, the energy, the love, the support. Being able to start with these women in Saint-Tropez this season was a joy. It felt like the ultimate like girls trip to Saint-Tropez that happened to be caught on camera. There was so many laughs, so many memories, and it just felt so lovely to be back together again, having experienced season 1 come out from our living rooms across the globe. Felt like such a tease to see people but not see people, and we were so grateful to be back with our French crew too, because so many of the crew were the same from season 1, and it felt like getting the family together again.
Absolutely, getting the family back together again. Ashley, who would you say is the ringleader of the family when it comes to, like, I don't want to say getting in trouble. What's a euphemism for getting in trouble? For the hangs, for the cast bonding, for, we're hitting the bar after, or we're going out. Who's that ringleader?
Oh God.
There's no ringleader without the compatriots who will say, yes, let's do it. So yeah, I think I think what was interesting too is season 1. I think my apartment really became like a central place a little bit, but it was interesting too, because season 2 we really had each other, because there weren't a lot of tourists in the city. There wasn't a lot like restaurants open and such like that. And so like I remember just like going down to the bistro, and like Camille would be there, and like we would be at each other's apartments, so it really became the camaraderie became very like different and even tighter in a certain way in season 2. Yeah. But I think the ringleader, I'll take on the, I'll take on that.
Card carrying ringleader. I love it. Camille, I want to kick off the plot conversations and the character combos with you. What can you tell us about this love triangle that Emily is very much at the center of? Emily, Camille, Gabriel, what are we going to see play out? I know it's filmed, but in a perfect world, if you could only speak in hypotheticals, what would you love to see happen?
Oh, wow. I don't know. It's a complex situation. I think Emily has true feelings for him, and him too. And I think Camille is like the ancient relationship of Gabriel, but still they have some attachment to each other. And so I think each of them are trying to do the best possible. But when loves come in the game, it's complicated to just be fair, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe that it's a more girls gang. I would have preferred like maybe Lily and maybe Emily and Camille. I don't know. That would have been fun.
Yeah. You never know. We'll watch and we'll wait and see. Lily, you've spoken about this season being more inclusive. I'd love if you could talk to me a little bit about making not just that decision, but that commitment, and not just as an actor, but also a producer on the show.
Well, I think, this season it was really important to immerse ourselves also more in the French culture, taking on the language more, having subtitles with the French characters, as well as Emily in French class more, being involved in different activities around the city and places that represent the culture of Paris and kind of the fabric that make up the city, meeting new characters along the way. Speaking about French class, she meets Lucien, who's an amazing actor who we just all enjoyed working with so much. And Alfie, what he brings out in Emily is a whole new character, if you will. But it was really important for all of us to represent the fabric of Paris and of the world, and that's in front of the camera and behind the camera. And the actors that we had this season that joined us are so fantastic, and we're just all so grateful to have new sparks on the show that illuminate so many different types of characters.
I love that. I love it. I'm sure you have a ton of friends who are fans of the show. Do you know that you have the literal friends who are fans of the show? I want to show you this. We were speaking with Jen, Courtney, and Lisa, and this is what they had to say.
I know, but you don't remember anything on the show today. Well, that was on the show.
Lily Collins, are you watching Emily in Paris? Can you believe that?
She's such a doll. She's such an angel, but I forgot that she came to the show. I don't know why I'm putting her. That's why he came to bring her, because she was a fan. Right, because she was a fan. Can you name more seasons?
Yes. One character, his
So they love Emily in Paris, no big deal. And they remember you coming to visit on set with your father, I think. I mean, how cool is it to
You
hear?
did?
I did.
Oh my God.
No,
That's such
like,
a flex.
this-
Flex.
Flex on them. Let them know, Lily. Let them
But
know.
you don't understand. That is just like crazy that they remember. I went and I sat at Central Perk and I had the cup and I have a picture. I remember exactly
But
what
she
I was
said you were
wearing.
a doll.
That is very sweet. Thank
We're
you
gonna
for
freak out about
sharing
this
that.
more
That was,
afterwards.
yeah.
Okay.
I love
And
it.
I remember every moment of that and I'm shocked that they remember that. It's
Oh
very
my gosh.
I'm
Yes.
shook. I'm done.
Same. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Love, love, love it. Really quickly before I let you go, we've got to talk about the fashion. It is in and of itself another character in this series. Talk to me a little bit about maybe your favorite looks, working with Patricia Fields on your wardrobe. So creative, so fun. Let's kick it off with you, Lily, and then Ashley and Camille.
I love fashion, always have, always will. I think it's such an incredible character in this show. Every outfit represents a different feeling and emotion for me, specifically as Emily. As a whole, she's bright, bold, bubbly, and a little bit obvious, which I love. And I think there's so many amazing opportunities to express ourselves with fashion. And this show allows us all to do that and collaborate with Marilyn and Patricia in an amazing way.
I think it's been so fun for us too, as each of us has found our own like rhetoric for what the language of that character's fashion is. I remember when us three would get in a scene, we'd be like, oh my gosh, that is so Camille. It's
Yeah.
so Mindy. It's so Emily. And what I love about Mindy's fashion is very similar to how she leads her life. She just does fashion on her own terms. You know, she's never the same kind of look from one scene to the other. And she doesn't like to be confined to a box, and she just does what she wants. And I think that it's like such a fun thing for us, especially that like we get to, because we love fashion, but like, that's just not how I would dress in normal life, you know? So like, it's so fun that we get to like explore all these different things, learn so much, but how to put different pieces together and such, and like wear these dream outfits that we would never get the opportunity to.
Yeah. Well, ladies, they are wrapping me now. So Camille, if you are okay with it, they want me to tiptoe out. Thank you so much. But congratulations on season 2. We can't wait to watch.